So skydiving became something that we got interested on because we wanted to do some amazing charity. And sometimes to call attention to a cause or something, Here's our ideas of, breaking a world record or doing something at a certain age. Why would you be interested in skydiving? You're near your 50s, shouldn't you have done this earlier? Why do this now? And also you want to point out to the reality that often people will not jump, from the plane, but they will jump with you. They would like to follow you and then they know what you're doing, But to be honest, I was very excited with the idea of actually going and doing it. So all over the world they have incredible courses, So I went to this place in Queensland and they had this 3-day course. So the first day is lots of theory, but you get to jump on the very first day, So they show you how the parachute works, the notions of, what does the cords do, and the winds, how to land, a bunch of very pragmatic stuff. And your first jump is tandem, so you jump, attached to someone. And then you go for another jump where there's literally 2 guys, you supposedly to be on your own, right? But you have 2 guys that jump with you, and your clothes have this little edge that they can actually hold on and kind of help you out. But it's scary, eh? So when you get into the top of the plane, and the plane's coming up, and you get around 5,000 feet, and it's getting high, and then it's like 8,000, and then it's 10,000 or 12,000 lights inside of the cabin starts to go on, changing colors, because you got to jump just below 15,000, And then, all your instincts, your safety switches starts to kick in and go, oh my God, it's full on a mixture of fear and excitement. And I guess for a lot of people, the excitement and win. For some other people, the fear may be what's like. And to be honest, your adrenaline just goes, and you can feel the sweat, starts to come on, and you feel your heart palpitation. Because at this time, there's no one attached to you, and you're gonna jump. So the moment that the door opens, you actually feel the blood just drop off your face. And it's almost like this internal dialogue that you have with yourself. It's such a radical moment, There's 2 guys that have jumped 1,000 times, more. It's you on your second skydive, first one on your own, even though they're right there. That moment is a moment of. But then you start to realize that so many things in life are just like that, The idea of starting a business, the idea. And the conceptualization, the talking to people that have done it before, the encouragement, people that will say to you, are you crazy? What are you doing this for? And some other people say, yeah, no, it's no big deal. Depends on who you talk to. So I'm sure the guys that are about to help me out, it's no big deal. It's just like they've done it 1,000 times. But to everybody else, for me, the very first time, and you jump and you, and you fall so fast, you can feel the fast. And so I've been riding fast motorcycles my whole life, you know what I mean? But you have a machine underneath you that kind of control. There it's just free fall, it's just, the machine of gravity. And then after that, you land and you go back and you watch the video. And so you go again, but this time it's just you and one other guy, not 2, just one other guy. And I must say to you, it was very scary because it didn't go right. So you go again, it's the same day, and you go again. So you kind of got 2 dives on the U, 2 skydives on the U.
Why wasn't going right?
Oh,
the wind.
Because watch this. Let's watch the movie together, and I'll show you. What actually happened was but the confidence was a bit bigger. The fear, nonetheless, is the same. And the moment that the door opens and you're 15,000 feet, and you go first and you hang on the airplane door, you know what I mean? And it's basically you're jumping, and this guy's jumping like right behind you, you know? And what actually happens is like, it started okay, and we start to come down, and the whole thing is about being flexible. Another incredible lesson about skydiving that we need to talk about. You know, if you want to hang out and be successful is this, and here we go. Whoever has the best, the greatest, the most emotional flexibility wins. So back to the skydive. I dive. Wow! And it's going okay. So the very first thing you gotta do, and I just remember it, trying to like, first you gotta do is stabilize. You gotta try to kind of flow in a fall. So it's kind of, you know, your arms are floppy and your legs are floppy, and you're kind of like, you know, just falling like this, right? But I tell you what, there are clouds, there's sun rays, there's wind, there's all of that stuff, and you're on your own. You're just like, and your brain says, uh-oh, you know. You're on your own, and you can see in the video that my left leg gets stiff. So my arms are okay, my right leg is okay, flexible, but you literally can see the fear. As I get afraid, you can see my left leg tensing up, right? And it tenses up, and what actually does, it becomes like, you know, the back of a boat. It grabs the wind, right? It grabs the wind, and because it's rigid and outside, it creates a pull towards a direction. So I start to rotate. I start to rotate, and you see the coach coming in, the guy coming in, trying to hold me, you know. But this thing is picking up speed and speed and picking up speed, you know. So basically, spinning out of control has a literal sense. And I remember trying to modulate. I remember trying to fix it, but not knowing what to do to fix it. So often when people are spinning out of control, everybody like looking at it. So there's two ways to observe something spinning out of control, right? One is one looks at it and knows why it's spinning out of control, right? Some other people don't know why it's spinning out of control, but they still judge. Oh, look, it's spinning out of control. But if they were there, they would not know what to do either. Some other people know exactly why it's spinning out of control, and they actually have the right to speak to it and correct, and help you to correct. But while you're living it, while you're right there living it, oh my God. Because you don't know, like it's happening to you. You're spinning out of control, but you actually don't know why. Right? And the communication between you and the coach, because you're falling, there's a bunch of other things, you know. In the lessons, in the beginning, when they actually have the lessons, you know, come hell or high water, right? You keep an eye on the altimeter that tells you how high you are. Comes 5,000 feet, you pull that cord. And you can see in that video, I'm spinning, literally out of control. But what brought the control back is you can see me watching that watch. Like even though I'm spinning, my attention, everything is spinning, my attention is on that watch, right? And the moment in which the thing's spinning and it comes to 5,000 feet, you can see my hand going to the back of the chute, pulling the cord, and the chute comes out, opens, and it, you know, and it stops spinning, right? Incredible lessons, so many lessons, you know. Thank you for the interview. I'm really enjoying the remembering of this skydive and how I feel the adrenaline right now.